women are virtually absent as owners, as controllers, and as key managers in key sectors of our economy, be it in the engineering sector, be it in mining, be it also in agriculture, be it in steel, even in automotives, women are absent. The unemployment rate amongst women is nearly 37%, compared to 32% amongst men. In 2018, women's median monthly earnings were 76% of those of men, meaning men were earning much higher. Now, these disparities are not only the product of a profoundly imbalanced economy, an economy that is not firing on all cylinders. They also arise from and contribute to gender inequality in society. And there is another reason why this initiative, this economic assembly, is so important. The economic empowerment of women is one of the pillars of our national strategic plan of gender-based violence and femicide. By improving the economic circumstances of women, we are reducing their vulnerability to abuse as well as to violence. By being economically dependent on male partners, women have a far better chance of getting out of an abusive relationship. A woman that is in charge of her economic future is a woman with power over her own life. If we can ensure that women and girls have tangible control over their futures and well-being, then we will have achieved something great. If we can make sure that they will no longer earn less money, and this is one thing that really bothers me, that we have continued to be an economy where men earn much more than women, whereas they do, in many cases, they do exactly the same work. That type of discrimination has to come to an end, and we must all work together to bring it to an end, both in government as well as in the economy.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, President Ramaphosa, ministers, dignitaries, and industry partners, all protocols observed. I'm with Sassda, the Southern African Stainless Steel Development Association, and my focus will be on women and how to grow their role in the stainless steel sector. Sassda is a recognised official body of the stainless industry since 1964, and our focus is on increasing consumption of stainless steel locally, with a view to creating decent jobs and making the industry competitive and facilitate exports. In terms of our association, we've made steady progress towards empowering women, and at this stage in our history we can claim 75% of the permanent employees of Sassda are women. 100% of the consultants we employ at Sassda are women. In terms of our membership of around 200 member companies, 25% of our members have 40% or more female ownership. We are also very proud of the level of professional women in our industry, whether business owners, financial or technical experts. When I was invited to join WECONA, we decided to interview some of our female members and get their insights on what they saw happening in the industry. One of them commented that traditionally, the manufacturing and steel industry has been dominated by society, culture, parents, and the education system. It is a classic case of gender stereotyping that women are not suited or don't have the aptitude for this industry with its many facets. She felt strongly that this is not true, and it's important that through transformation, to instill a sense of confidence in women that no industry is off limits to women. There is a need to create an environment that is diverse and inclusive, not based on gender, but based on capabilities, skills, potential, value systems, and having the right attitude and work ethics. By having more female leaders, it will encourage our young women to enter this industry as well. Another female-led member feels that currently there are not enough women players in the industry, and despite the fact that women are an available and abundant resource that could be a pool of talent and utilised very well within our sector. However, the stark reality is that women are mostly found in traditional roles such as administration and accounting. It is rare to find women in manufacturing and the distribution of stainless steel and other stainless steel products. Stainless steel is a technical environment, and women should be encouraged at tertiary level to study engineering-related studies, to build industry knowledge, and to enable them to compete. Companies should also be inspired to offer artisan opportunities that include women to build real skills and give them the ability to gain access to technical jobs as well as entrepreneurial advantage in this sector. There are many opportunities in the downstream industries. Women can get involved in the manufacturing of stainless steel products. Women become wholesalers, distributors of stainless steel, and many other options. However, to succeed, they will need financial as well as non-financial assistance, such as access to markets, for example, to become meaningful players. The benefit of this is that women will bring diversity and a new way of thinking to a male-dominated industry. Women also tend to be more empathetic to issues related to environment, social and health, and going forward for any organisation to be sustainable, these cannot be ignored. To achieve this type of transformation over the last decade, it has been an industry focus to work more proactively with government, and as such, Sassda has been working very closely with the DTIC on the Steel Master Plan. The Master Plan includes the localisation of product and import substitution. This is very exciting for the stainless steel industry, but we can only achieve this through empowering people in the industry and developing downstream markets. This is also important to the national goals set by government, and Sassda believes that the strengthening synergy between industry and government can lead to the eradication of unemployment and poverty, or at the very least go a long way to solving some of our socio-economic challenges. Our statistics show that stainless steel and the conversion of it through skilled workers can lead to a very positive contribution to job creation. In terms of job creation and empowerment, for every tonne of stainless steel converted locally, we can equate it to 30 to 40 jobs per tonne, and this is instrumental in the fight against poverty. Looking ahead, the Women's Economic Assembly collaboration will assist our sector to fast-track gender endeavours and tangible targets to aim the development process of women in our organisation and industrial sector. Women will remain a key focus of our strategy, and in the rollout of the value chain of the industry, we will continue featuring successful women as role models to the youth in our publications. We've been doing that for some time already. We can today, as Sassda, commit to continue the current levels of involvement of women in our industry and association with the aim of growing this number by 20%. We also commit to free and specific training programs for all women in our industry in 2022. We also commit to identifying women in our membership who can be further empowered through training and mentorship, and identify mentors within our industry to assist these women. Finally, let us not forget the words of Grâce Michel. We should be respectful, but we must also have the courage to stop harmful practices that impoverish girls, women and their communities. Thank you very much.
For instance, to hear a body like the Southern African Stainless Steel Development Association identifying training, mentorship, and capacity building as a core intervention. Before today, I had never heard of this association, but I heard how progressive they are, how forward-looking they are. It basically means that they can be a trailblazer. They are they will be able to show the other associations how all this can be done. Because this training should aim to develop women and young people with a particular interest and expertise in steel manufacturing, as my sister was saying here earlier, be empowering the women of our country. And thank you very much that this initiative has demonstrated that if we massify what we are doing, indeed, we can do a lot more than what has been done in the past. Let's get on with it and empower the women of our country.